Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Starco Gaming, and today in this video, basically we're going to update our tier list, guys, with the new characters in uniform from update 4.5, guys. So we got 4 uniform and 3 characters. The 3 characters are Sentinel, Gambit, and Nightcrawler, and the 4 new uniform are X-23, Magneto, Emma Frost, and Archangel. So guys, before we actually start by putting those characters in their position here, let me explain to you guys how I actually rank the characters. Tier 1 is meta. If they are meta in a specific category, I try to put the characters in that position. The only characters that I actually have in the meta section, guys, that are actually not meta here, as you can see, is Black Panther. Is not meta for anything. Nova, and well, Nova is actually meta for PvP nowadays. It's still not a bit. He is still meta for PvP, so it can still fit there. And Anti-Man, who is not a meta for Alliance Battle Extreme anymore, not a meta for PvP, but still so overpowered that it deserves a spot up there. Tier 2 is for characters that are above average. You know, average characters are characters that's, you know, a perfect average character will be Sandman, for example. He can perform in some game mode, but nothing too, you know, too outstanding. So that's average. So anything that above average is going to go in tier 2. Tier 3 is average, and tier 4 is trash characters, weak characters, you know, below average characters. And we have the support tier, you know, characters that have a good team passive, a good leadership that can actually be useful, or reflex, or that kind of shit is going to go into the support tier. So let's get started, guys, before we make this video way too long. One more thing, guys, before we actually get fully started, is that I do understand that some people will disagree with some of my choices, which I am totally fine with that, guys. Everybody has the right to have their opinion. The only thing I ask, guys, if you go in the comment section or anywhere talk about this tier list, please stay respectful of people's opinion. And that is pretty much the only request I got. So let's get started, guys. We're gonna start with the 4 new uniform, guys. Uniform number 1, which is actually the uniform number ranked number 1 on my list from the newest uniform, is Archangel, guys. Archangel uniform is amazing. I can clear giant boss raid with him with my current build. I can clear up to stage 35 in World Boss Ultimate. So with that said, he is not in the support tier anymore. This guy is moving up to tier 2. That is how strong he is. If you build him for PvP, he is going to be outstanding in PvP. Build him for PvE, is going to be outstanding in PvE. The only game mode I still have to test him out in basically is Alliance Battle Extreme, which is going to be tested later this, well, next time we can actually play him. Obviously, he's not becoming a meta for Alliance Battle Extreme, but I still want to see where he's standing. So, guys, these guys go from support tier or average characters to tier 2, which is and he is a very, very good character, guys. Okay, so let's delete him. Next, guys, we're gonna go with the uniform that's ranked number 2, X-23, guys. X-23 was already tier 2, and with this uniform just becomes stronger than she was. Can clear up about the same kind of stuff than Archangel, just a little bit weaker in the PvP, but overall she is very good with this uniform. The only reason I think that Archangel uniform is better than X-23 uniform, guys, basically is just the reason that he is more useful in PvP. That is the only reason, guys. If it wasn't for the PvP, they will be pretty much even. Sorry, guys. I have to position those icons, the best icon you can see. I'm pretty terrible at this, but I still try to do it properly. So, uniform number 3 in this update, guys, Emma. Emma was already a tier 2 character in my opinion, and she even got stronger. Now she can actually push up to stage 40 in World Boss Ultimate body mass, so that makes her very, very strong. I don't think that we're gonna have anybody arguing that She's going to be very useful, and she's going to be a very good character for tier 2. Not meta anything, but she's going to be very useful. Wall Boss Ultimate, Shallow Land, and Alliance Conquest, so she will deserve a tier 2 spot here. Okay, next we have Magneto. Magneto up to date is probably one of the weakest tier 3 characters, even with his new uniform. I do believe that he's still going to be a very valuable character because there are not many blast villains. You know, you got Strife or you got tier 3 Magneto now. If you do not have the Strife package, that will make Magneto a meta for you, but he is too weak personally to put him into the meta section, guys. He is too weak. In PvP, he is total trash. In the War Boss Ultimate, he is very weak. His survivability is not that good. So I do have to put this guy to tier 2. If there was a tier 1.5, for example, on my list, I could put him in a tier 1.5, but there is not. So similar to Iron Man, Ant-Man, this guy get put to tier 2 section, guys. Sadly, I had really high hope for this guy with his new uniform, new tier 2. I thought that this guy was actually going to be very good, but I got very disappointed. Now we're gonna move, guys, with the new characters. The new characters, there's 3: Sentinel, Nightcrawler, and Gambit. We're gonna rank them from the worst one to the best one. So the worst one, guys, is Sentinel. Okay, don't get me wrong, the character is not a trash one, it's not a bad one, but his usefulness is a very limited. Wall Boss Ultimate, well built Sentinel can clear up to stage 20, which is terrible. Shallow Land, he is the king of the Shallow Land. He is amazing in Shallow Land, very strong. Then you got him for PvP. His leadership actually removed debuff, so he is mainly a support character, guys, with a good skill set that can actually make him useful in more game mode. So similar to Ghost Panther that we actually put in the support tier, guys. Sentinel is going to be the support character of the update. He could also be put in the tier 3. He is average in, you know, all the rest of the game mode, but his main job is going to be remove debuff in PvP. So that's where we're going to be ranking him, and not just in PvP anymore. Those debuff removal, guys, those debuff removal are actually mandatory for Giant Boss Raid 2 now. So all those characters that has removed debuff are going to be even more important for everybody, just to be able to perform better in well, to get more kills in Giant Boss Raid. So that is Sentinel. Now the second the characters in second position for this update is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler looks cool on paper. He looks very cool, but sadly he did not live up to his name. His damage output is not that good at all. All the feedback I got and all my testing is that everybody is highly disappointed from Nightcrawler. That honestly, people consider him an average character at this point. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but that is exactly where I'm going to put him. We're going to put him in the tier 3. I think he's going to be similar to characters like Colossus, Carnage, about the same damage output, about the same kind of survivability. So I really don't see myself putting this guy into tier 2 until I know that we all want him to be a very strong character. That's pretty much where he stands. His survivability is okay, but his damage output is highly lacking, guys. Now we go with the last character, guys, Gambit. Gambit, people call him the glass cannon. Honestly, I totally disagree. Yes, if he gets it, he gets damaged a lot, but his damage output is amazing. That's everybody agrees. And if you actually change the skills in the proper rotation, which we're going to see when we actually fully review him eventually, you are impossible to kill. So immunity to guard break on him in you know, a Pros or something like that, or even an HP recovery, but Pros will be better. With the proper rotation, this guy can kill up to stage 30 plus in Wall Boss Ultimate. Any stage in Shallow Land can be actually quite useful in Alien Conquest. Not a meta in Alien Conquest, but above average characters in Alien Conquest. So without a doubt, guys, I do want to put this guy in tier 2 here. If I can position him properly. So this is the list of the new characters, guys. Sadly, no new meta. That is a very sad, guys. No new meta, but this is our list, guys. We got basically 4 characters that jump into the tier 2 section, which is a lot considering that we had altogether 7 characters, uniform and new characters include. 1 character that actually 5 characters that go into the tier 2, my bad. 1 characters that go in tier 3 and 1 characters that go in support. So no tier 4 character, guy. I call that a successful update in my opinion. Now, guys, I want to know your opinion on how I rank up those characters, guys. Let me know what you think. So you know, if there's disagreement, if you come up with good points, we might actually adapt at the ranking of those characters, guys, for the next tier list, pretty much. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I get to see you in the next version of our tier list, guys. So have a good day and enjoy Marvel Future Fight.